Guys, look at that gorgeous rib. That has been smoked for about 7.5 hours, and I put a beautiful special barbecue glaze on it. This is BBQ Baby Back Ribs. If you want a great recipe, this is it. Well, howdy folks, I'm Stuart Trotter and this is Texas Cooking Today. Hey, what you're going to be making today is going to be some delicious food, and this is one of my recipe videos. Now if you get to the end of this and you're wondering how to pull off this, that, or the other, I'll tell you what, there's another show on this very same recipe. It's one of my tutorials. So I'll tell you what, it'll be the next episode after this one. Take a look at that. Those are really full of information. Now guys, thank you for watching. Let's get right into making this. Guys, you saw that picture. That's delicious looking, isn't it? This is BBQ Baby Back Ribs, Texas style barbecue. Now, it's not hard to do Texas style barbecue, but there are some things you need to know about it. A few little tricks, a few little tips. Right now, my smoker behind me is 250 degrees, and that's about 25 degrees hotter than I like it to start my barbecue. So until I get that temperature down where I need it, I'm gonna have to hold off on getting the ribs out here. In the meantime, I'm going to show you how to prep out those ribs. We got to remove that silver skin. We need to get the ribs seasoned. And there's also making sure that they don't dry out through the cooking cycle. So let's get into making some barbecue baby back ribs. This is good cooking, and this is Texas food right here, guys. Let's get at it. There they are, guys. Beautiful racks of baby back ribs. Baby back ribs, that's that back cut right next to the spine where all the extra meat is. Good thick ribs, perfect for slow smoking. So guys, we're going to make these wonderful baby back ribs. I've got a mop sauce we're going to make with some oil and vinegar, black pepper and salt. Boil that up together. We're going to use that throughout the day to keep moisture trapped inside of our meat. First thing we need to do though is get the silver skin off of the back of this meat. So take care of that first. Let's flip it over and get at it. See how I pull that up, pull it off. That's all we have to do. Look at that, guys. See how simple that is? Here it comes, coming right off. Okay? That right there, ladies and gentlemen, that is how you prep your ribs. Okay? Guys, I have all of my ingredients down in this. My oil, my vinegar, and my pepper and salt. I'm just bringing that to a boil. Then after it's boiled for a few minutes, I'll put it out on my meat. We've got good smoke though, and that's a biggie. Now if you'll notice, some of the meat's already turning a little deeper red. That is the myoglobin in the meat that has been preserved by the existing smoke that's in there. So I'm going to put this mop over that meat. Give it a good coat on each one. Well guys, this has been about 6.5 hours out here, and they are getting there. As I told you, that color was going to turn a deep crimson red. Look at that, exactly what I had mentioned. The bones are beginning to protrude from the end. That's exactly what we're looking for. There we go. Look at that beautiful, beautiful pink interior. Wow. There we go. Now this, folks, this is the way we should be doing our ribs. As you can see, we have a couple of racks of ribs. Now, as far as how many ribs do you do? Well, that really kind of depends on how many ribs you want to cook and how many ribs will your smoker hold. All right, I'm doing 2 because that was just the number of ribs that I thought would be fun to do for this show. Do as many as you'd like, or like I said, as many as your smoker will hold. You don't want the ribs overlaying each other. They do make racks that will hold these things on edge, so you can put more in there. So look into that also. As far as our mop sauce, the quantities, I'm going to start with 1 cup of oil any kind of oil you want, guys. I'm going to be using peanut oil today. You can use olive oil. You can use anything you'd like. It'll work fine for this. I'm going to use half as much in vinegar. So I'll have a cup of oil, half a cup of vinegar. And to that, I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of freshly ground black pepper. And that will season that up, flavor it real nice. It'll be a good tasting mop. In addition, I'll add a little salt to that mop too. So as far as ingredients, that's going to be plenty of mop to start with for these. If you want to increase the amount of ribs, of course, increase your mop sauce proportionally, okay? That's all there is to it, guys. Other things that you can add to your mop sauce would be other kinds of spices and herbs and things like that. So feel free to create with that mop sauce. Guys, there we have it. Beautiful barbecue baby back ribs. Oh yeah! I'll tell you what, nothing quite as wonderful as barbecue. Oh man, there's this intense explosion of smoky flavor. That's what barbecue should be. A little bit of sweet from that light coating that I put on it, that little bit of barbecue sauce at the end. That's the way to do it. You don't want to cover this stuff in barbecue sauce as you're cooking it. You'll ruin it because it will, the sugars in the barbecue sauce are going to crystallize and they're going to carbonize and they're going to taste nasty and bitter. It'll ruin it. Do your smoking first. End it with a little bit of barbecue sauce. Let it glaze over and you're done. That's all it takes. And you have these magnificent ribs. Guys, I'm going to be enjoying my evening. I hope you enjoy yours too. Thank you very much for watching Texas Cooking Today. If you would, please subscribe. Please click that like button. If you would also, please drop something down there in the comments. I don't mind it. It's a suggestion, a comment, a question, whatever. You'll be surprised how many of them I answer. Thank you very much for watching Texas Cooking Today. And folks, if you would, just do one last thing. Have a good day. Bye-bye. Well, guys, once again, thank you very much for watching this show, for watching Texas Cooking Today. If you would, please go to my channel, check things out there. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already. I've got stuff coming out every single Thursday, so watch closely. There's some really good stuff coming your way. And thank you again for watching Texas Cooking Today.